Hello and welcome back to Old School Modeler. My name is Nick. So today we have a new project on the bench. But first, we have a mail call and a sharp card shout out. My good buddy Rob over at Time Machine Scale Models sent me a 70 Torino GT hood that I needed for a upcoming commission build. One of my high school friends, he has a 71 Torino 500 four-door, and he wants me to build him a model of it. But I told him that nobody makes a four-door Torino, and I told him that the closest you're going to get is a 70 two-door fastback. He said, "Okay, let's do that." And then we discussed all the details he wants done, what color and all that stuff, and then uh, he has a GT hood on his car. So that's one piece of the puzzle. I'm still waiting on him to uh, pay me so I can order the kit and the paint and everything else I need to build his car close to his car. The way uh, he wants to repaint his car and everything, the colors we discussed and everything. So this is one piece of the puzzle, and Rob, Time Machine Scale Models, uh, sent me the GT hood. I thank you very much, brother. It got here in one piece. You packaged it very well. And he also sent me uh, his new shop card. He got the 41 Willys and the 60 Chevy. Both awesome builds. Every time I see this or any kind of 41 Willys, a Pro Street or a Gasser, I'm like, oh man, I've got to get a kit, because this kit, it was out. The last time I was out, it was like 8 years ago or so. It was the teal box art with the flames. That's when I was starting to get serious into model building, and that's when that kit was out. And then it got discontinued, and I missed out on it. And I really want to build a 41 Wheelers Pro Street. I want to do a gasser version, and then the same thing with the truck, the 41 Wheelers truck, the gasser, and I want to do a Pro Street 41 Wheelers pickup. I built this kit for the Halloween build of 2022, and I did similar, patina, but I rusted mine out. So that's a cool build too. And thank you for the kind words on the back, Rob. And he also sent me his business card, pretty cool, and a little sticker, and that will go on the mirror over there with the rest of them. So thank you very much, Rob, for the shop card, all that stuff, and the hood. I really appreciate it, brother. Now, my other good friend, Rob, from Chevy Woodmont Car Shop, sent me this 359 Peterbilt Wrecker by A&T. I've been working on this, and this is not going to be a week to week build. It's just going to be a filler in between group builds. I have two more group builds coming up, and I will be announcing them within a week or two. So stay tuned for that. So I've been working on this Peterbilt Wrecker. Man, this thing is a lot of parts. I don't know the uh, exact amount of parts, but I believe it's like in the 200 range, because just the engine alone is nearly 30 parts just in the engine. That's not including the transmission. So I got the hubs glued to the drums. So those are ready to go, ready for primer. I got the transmission together. I don't have it attached to the engine yet. As you can see, I got it mocked up. The engine fits in there, and then the radiator. So we'll pull this apart. You got the radiator hoses, the fan shroud, all that's glued in. And here's the engine. Like I said, this engine's like nearly 30 parts just on its own. I just have this mocked up right now. And for whatever reason, these belts are just sitting there. They're not glued in yet. You see how that has a keyway? And there's a keyway. When you go to put that on there, it doesn't quite line up, and it looks goofy. It's the alternator is hitting this part, and this is exactly where it goes. It has its own keyway. So I guess I'm just gonna have to glue it like that after I paint it, or notch the alternator out or something. So yeah, all there's a ton of little pieces in this. I got the front suspension all together. You got your brake chambers, steering box, steering link. So all that's glued together. Only one little wonky thing. I don't know if you can see it. Front cross member is a little. It's hard to tell if the frame is straight or what. I know this is a little crooked, but that was already previously glued on. And so was that one. But this, it lines up. Little gap there. This frame is a little warped, but it's kind of hard to tell. But I got all the cross members, they all touch. And then I had one mistake here. I glued these backwards, so these springs were facing forward. So luckily I caught that before the glue fully cured, and I was able to wiggle them off and then switch them to the other side. And then I glued these on to hold the airbags. This is the only airbag that fits in there. The rest of them, I'm gonna have to do something like heat this up or whatever a little bit and pry it up, because uh, the airbag doesn't fit tight in there like this one does. They they don't fit in there tightly. But I want to paint these separate. I don't want to paint them with the frame. But if I have to, I will glue them in. So I got that pretty much done. Well, not done, but I got the rear ends together. Got their backing plates. This is the rear. And this is the further forward rear end. Drive shaft goes there, and the drive shaft comes here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces there. And that's not even done. You still got the brake chambers or stuff to put on. So yeah, that's pretty much it. show you. Oh, where is it? Here. So this is why I messed up. I thought these were facing forward, the springs, but if you look up here, they face rearward. I somehow got that mixed up and got confused. Sometimes these directions get me confused. So yeah, I still got shocks and the brake chambers and S cam to put on, and so it's a lengthy process, a lot of parts, but I'm having fun, and yeah, this is my first semi kit. I hope it goes well. I hope it, you know, lands on all whatever, you know, all tires. So big thank you to Rob Time Machine for the new shop card. I really appreciate it, brother. Thank you to Rob, the other Rob, Chevy Boy My Car Shop for the uh, Peterbilt. I knew too many Robs. um, if you enjoyed what you see, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, share if you want to share. Do what you want. Build the model your way. Have a great night.